Hey traders, in this video I show you how to use trend and levels for support and resistance on multiple time frames. Okay, here we have the daily time frame of Euro USD and it is a clear uptrend. You see we have higher highs and higher lows. I expect price to reach at least this daily resistance and perhaps finally take out the high. But in order to spot levels of support and resistance, we have to be able to define trend properly. TradingView posted this task here last week, where you can see that people are really struggling when it comes to defining trend. His indicator PolyTrends can do this automatically, I will show this in a moment, but let's go ahead and do it manually for this example chart. We start here at this low. I draw it now candle by candle. The next bar is an inside bar, so it doesn't take out a high or a low. Then we're going higher till we finally take out this high. And we're going higher and higher with each candle. Not a single low is broken, so continue drawing the uptrend. Then finally at this candle, we have a new low, so I draw the path to this low. Then we have again an inside bar. This doesn't change the trend, but the next bar is taken out again, a high. So keep on drawing to the upside. This one is again lower, so it is an inside bar. And the next one is going again to the downside, taking out a low. And so on and so forth, and this is how you define trend. Okay, nice, but what is the benefit? Well, we see now where the trend is changing. And at these points we can define levels of support and resistance. Here you can draw a support level, and above this we have levels of resistance. Now of course drawing the trend and adding the levels can take some time, but this is where PolyTrends comes into play. So I'm hiding now the trends and the levels that I added manually and enable Sumo's PolyTrends indicator. So you see there is an option display trends. When I activate it now, the trends that we added with a lot of effort are just drawn into the chart. But there's more. When I open the settings again, there's an option enable levels. And when I activate it, you guessed it, the levels for support and resistance will be added to the chart. By default, untested levels are displayed. If you want to know what untested and tested levels are, check out this video by TradingView. Okay, we have an uptrend, so I'm interested in these two levels of support. And as you can see, these levels are not at the wicks, they are at the closing prices where you have the highest volume. When I draw here a fixed range volume profile, you're often surprised how exactly these levels line up with the highest volume. In this case, it makes this support level very attractive for a pullback. So wait for price to reach this level before I consider going long. Alright, I go back to the levels that I painted and then I go down to a lower time frame. Why a lower time frame? Well, because I want to see when price is reaching the higher time frame level of support, that this retracement, the downtrend, is turning into an uptrend again. So let's see how to do this. Here we are reaching the daily support. I'm on the 2-hour time frame. You see the candles are getting smaller when they reach the daily level. That's a good sign, but I turn to an even lower time frame, the 15 minutes. There's no fixed rule which time frame to use. What I want to see, I turn on PolyTrends again, is a change of character. In this case, I want to see price closing above a previous resistance of the leg that made the last low. And I also want to see this high to be taken out. Of course, the lower I go with the time frame, the less significant is the change. But when I go higher, like 30 minutes, 1 hour, even 4-hour time frame, your risk to reward is usually getting worse. Okay, let's see. With this candle, we gain support and we also take out the previous high. Sumo calls this gaining the low. Now there are several ways to enter the trade. A high risk but good reward trade is when you enter at a retest of a previous support level. So we could enter here, and the take profit is set to this daily resistance. Why? Because we come from daily support, and price tends to go from level to level in one time frame. Of course, this is not always the case. you could secure your trades and take partials while price is going up. For the entry, you could have waited that price is reversing a bit. For example, testing this support on the 15 minutes. It was support that we lost and then regained, and now it is getting tested. Another entry could be here at the candle after the test, also with a very good risk to reward of about 1 to 6. Okay, so I play it out and you see this is going straight to the upside. Now we reached the daily resistance and we could close the trade, but as you saw on the daily, we are in an uptrend and I expect price to go even higher to these levels here. You could monitor it on the 4-hour time frame if you like. But when I switch to the daily, you see we have strong momentum to the upside and we are breaking these levels easily. So my assumption is that we are making a new high on the daily. If you're struggling finding the levels, you can enable them using PolyTrends. In the end, this is a swing trade that is above 1 to 20 risk to reward. Of course, this doesn't happen all the time, but with this multi-time frame approach, finding trades like this one is possible. If you're interested in the indicator PolyTrends, the link to this website is in the description below. Here you also find the documentation, what is PolyTrends, how to install it, how does it work, what are the settings and so on. And here's the price if you pay monthly or annually. I wouldn't say that it's cheap, but it's definitely worth it. With the concept and the indicator, you can find trades like this that I announced in the Discord. This one was a sell on gold. I saw that we lost a weekly support, and then I found an entry as we lost a 1-hour support. In the end, it was around 1 to 4 risk to reward. If you need a broker that has low spreads and low commissions, then I can highly recommend Hankotrade. The link to register is in the description below and this process is absolutely simple. You don't need KYC documents, it's all crypto based, just register and trade. Link is in the description, give it a try. Okay, that's it again. I hope you liked the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and also join the Discord. Link to PolyTrends is in the description below, check it out, and follow me on Twitter where I'm sharing trading ideas, and I'll see you in the next one here on the Trading Guide.